Hi everyone, I'm going to make another journal page and I'm going to make right now a lot of mess with a lot of paint. I've got here a paper or a page already with gesso. For this technique you do need gesso on your page or the paint that I'm going to put will absorb into the paper too quickly and it won't do what I want it to do, and it's smearing. So I've got here all kinds of green and a little bit of light blues. I've got these are deco art, and I've got, if it's let's see, I've got citrus green, holiday green, tropical blue, grasshopper green, leaf green, blue neon, dark turquoise, and ocean green. And I'm going to put them randomly all over my page, and afterwards I'm going to put a clear plastic on top, and I'm going to smear everything. It's a lot of paint and it's going to be a lot of mess, but it's fun. Here we go. And this one. I've got a big blob of so here we go. Moving it aside, some kind of nylons or plastic bag, something clear that you can see what you're doing. I'm not using a plastic warp, the thing that, or clingy, the thing that you use in the kitchen. I never succeed using it. Something always go wrong with it, so that's what I'm using. Now you don't have to have clear plastic, but it helps. As you can see, I can see now where my paint is going, and although I was sure I had a lot of paint here, it seems like I need to add. So let's see, I'll lift it and I'm gonna add more paint. Bringing it down and smooshing and moving. By the way, if you want to do something like this with kids, just take a Ziploc bag, put the little paper in, put the paint in, zip it, and then let them play. Here we go. Do I have coverage? It seems like I have. Mostly. Yes. So first of all, I'm going to move this aside. It needs to dry, and just so nothing will go to waste, I still got a lot of paint here, so I'm going to spread this, and I'm gonna take a page, spray it with a little water, putting down a page and squishing. I'm hoping it will pick all this paint, and I will have another interesting painty paper background, whatever. Oops. Okay, let's see. Wow, I think it's even better than the one I did first. This is more interesting. So again, moving it aside, needs to dry. This one is without gesso, the page that I just did. And let's see, I still got more paint here, so let's see if I can pick it up. Now I'm going with just printer paper. Again, a little bit of spray. Here we go, picking up more paint. And now I will have another painty paper. Here we go. Yeah, moving it aside, moving this aside, and now I have to wait for everything to get dry before we continue. And let's see, I have some image that I want to do on the page that I just smeared paint, and one of the elements in this image is a moon, and I want a big moon, and I want it shiny. And first I need to find some circle object to do a big moon. And I also want to try and use tin foil, so I'll be right back. I'm back. So I'm going to make some kind of moon, and I've got this cardboard that was inside. I bought a shirt and it was inside, folded on this cardboard, and I'm going to trace this ball. Here we go, to have a big moon, and I'm gonna cut it Let's hope I can cut it straight. Okay, good enough for me. Now, tin foil, aluminum foil, whatever. I want a little bit of wrinkles, like so. And let's put some glue. I'm using silicone glue. If you want, this is a local brand. If you want silicone glue, that's what you're looking for. The Yoo-hoo glue. And putting down glue here. Oops. And now the tin foil. Trimming, don't need all this. And folding. Right now I'm not putting glue here because when I attach it to my page there will be glue that will seal it underneath, so I don't need more glue. Here we go. This is the start of my moon, and now I want to add paint. So I'm going to take I've got folk art, a blue taffeta pearlescent acrylic paint, and I've got deco art cool blue, and I'm thinking I need maybe a little bit of white. Yeah, I've got light antique white deco art, so putting a little bit of white on the center. Here we go, and let's take some brush. Okay, now I don't want complete coverage, otherwise there is no point of the aluminum foil. Here we go. And I've got the moon, and I'm thinking I need for this to dry, or maybe not. I can scrap a little bit of the paint and make it more interesting. Here we go. Yeah, don't need anything else. I've got a moon that's also needs to dry. So I'll be back once everything is dry and we'll continue. I'll be back. I'm back. So this is dry, and I decided to go with the second page I've done, lifting paint, and I still want more paint and more interest, at least to this section. I'm planning here some kind of leaves. I've got the acrylic paint here, and I've got this fun foam with some kind of embossing. I hope it will work. I'm not sure because it's not um, the embossing areas are a little bit flat, so I'm not sure if it will work, but we'll see. Yeah, it does work. Just adding more to this section. This fun foam with the embossing is something from the cheap store, and it's from the section for kids, so all for kids craft, and it's very cheap. So I said to myself, let's try it. Okay, next I've got a bubble wrap, and here we go. More colors and more interest. Yeah, let's see. That's it. Now I want to do more prints on this area, and I want to add these two colors, goldenrod and bright orange, but now I have to wait for this to dry, or I'll risk having mud on my page. So I'm gonna blast it a little bit with my heat tool, and I'll be back. I'm back. So I've got here one of my handmade stamps. This is just fun foam that I made indentations with the pen, and I'm gonna smear it with the acrylic paint. I'm not looking for a perfect print, just adding to the interest on the background. And I know you can't really see right now what it's going to be, but this is all the layers in preparation for what I've got in mind. Yeah, so that's that. And now another stamp, just dots from a fun foam that I've arranged in this configuration. As I said, there is no rhyme or reason, I'm just playing. And here we go, another this is fun foam that already was cut in this shape. of green to this whole thing, and I didn't wait for things to dry, and now it's turning a little bit like mud here on my stamp. Oh, never mind. Okay, this is the background that is going to be leaves, all this part, and here is the moon that's supposed to come here, and I need for this to dry, and then I'm gonna give it a coat of white glue just to seal everything before I'm continuing and drawing my the leaves that I'm planning. So I'll be back once it's dry, and I think I'll do the smearing of white glue. It's not something that is interesting to watch me do. I'll do the glue and I'll come back after it's already sealed and dry. I'm back. So there is a coat of white glue that sealed everything, and as I said, I want some leaves here, and when I'm not sure how I'm going to do something, I'm drawing it on some paper like so. As you can see, a lot of doodling here, and when I'm satisfied with the layout, then I'm taking a copy paper, tracing paper, whatever, and I'm just putting it and then transferring whatever I designed to my page. And I've already started. I haven't done all the doodling I've done on the page. This is only to help me arrange things on this page. Because I'm going to use now a permanent marker, I don't want any mistakes. That's why I did first this drawing. So like here I see that I need more leaves, so I'm going to do them to add here more leaves, and again I'm going to put it with sorry, first I'm just doing something like this, and only when I'll be satisfied I'll start covering covering the background with a dark blue permanent marker, and maybe I'll also use purple. We'll see how it goes, and I just want to see how it is yeah, for the layout, and if I need more leaves, because once I'm going over with the permanent marker I can't remove it, so I need to see first what I'm doing. And I'm thinking more leaves here, and another one here and here, and let's go like this. So I've got lots and lots of leaves here. Okay. I'm starting with the purple in the corner, and as I said, I'm starting to cover the background. And let's move this aside, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. And now I'm switching to the blue. And I'm leaving, as you can see, a stem for each leaf. I don't like this permanent marker. Let's try another one. You can never know how they will work. This one's better. Now I've got coverage, but I can still have a faint of the background. I can see through. So I still got some interesting background, although I'm covering it. Here we go. So quite I've got quite a lot of work here going all over and leaving only the leaves that I've drew. So I'm going to continue, and once I'm finished I'll be back. I still have here this image to transfer, but I'm not completely sure about how I'm gonna do it. So first I want to cover all this area, and then I'll reach here. I'll get back. I'm back. So I'm continuing to cover my background, and I traced some kind of I hope it looks like a profile, like the earth is looking at the moon. I hope it worked. And I still got all this to cover, so it's going to take me quite some time, and I'm running out of recording time on my phone, so I'm going to cover everything here and then I'll come back. I'm back. So it mostly covered. I left a little bit, this is still not glued, I left a little bit here to create some kind of movement, and as if there is some shine from the moon. And I'm going to try something that can what's the expression, can send everything here to hell in a handbasket. I've got I did a sealer of glue, and now I've got these permanent markers on top, and I'm going to splatter some 95% alcohol, and I hope it will react, but it can also react badly. So this can go old. I can ruin it, but I'm going to be brave and I'm going to try. And I'm splattering. Not all permanent markers react to alcohol, so I don't know how it will turn up. I'm splattering and we'll see what comes out of it. Let's remove it for now. I'm hoping that it will add interest, more texture to this background. there is some kind, I can see some kind of changing in color, but not as much as I thought. As I said, not all markers, permanent markers, react the same to alcohol. So at least it, it didn't ruin. So I'm gonna leave it, and now I'm just gonna attach my moon to this page. There is still reaction here with the alcohol. Here we go. Just adding the moon. And that's my page. And it's still reacting. It's not, until it's dry, it will continue to react. I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera, and I hope you can see what the alcohol did. It just added a little bit, and basically this is my page, and I hope it will give you ideas to do your own thing. And thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments below. And I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.